Well, one guy that had a lot of attention, second-round pick, Michael Hall, defensive tackle. He was asked if he has a sense yet of how he fits in with this Browns defensive line group.
Yeah, no, sir, not at the moment. I wish I could answer that question for sure, but just getting into my playbook right now, and just learning new faces in the building and getting familiarized with everything.
What are just your overall expectations walking in the building right now?
I mean, just being a leader out here. It doesn't take age or how many years in the league to be a leader. Just setting high expectations for myself, and just demanding a level of excellence and play out here when I step on the field.
Scouting reports talked about your long arms.
Yeah.
First of all, do you think that's like a strength for you, and how does it help you?
I would say, yeah, it's a strength, but I mean, having long arms, with no power is nothing. So you got to have it, just having great power in your legs. A lot of D linemen, they're great. They have a lot of lower body, they're better on the lower half. But a lot of guys are upper body strong, but I'm one of those guys who get a lot of my power from my lower half of my body, for sure.
Is that something you've always noticed about yourself?
Yeah, I definitely, for sure. I mean, I can squat crazy, so, for sure.
And you can be sure the defensive line coach and Jim Schwartz, they can't wait to get this young guy rolling here.
He's such a unique guy, and the fact that you take into account that he's still a month away from turning 21 years old, and the way he spoke with the yes sir, this is the type of kid Michael Hall is. And you talk to people associated with his high school program in Streetsboro, very very polite in that manner. Yes ma'am, yes sir. Just the kind of kid and the way his parents raised Mike Hall to be. But there's a lot of excitement. I think the fact that you get a guy this young, this established as a pass rusher at this early in his career, there's guys that, they can work their entire career, and that just never comes, to be that adept as a pass rusher. Now, you take into the fact that he's 20 years old, you want to probably get a little bit more weight on him, good weight, albeit, so he can be a little bit more factor in the run game. I think it is a perfect scenario that he doesn't come in here where you're putting much weight onto his shoulders. There's a lot of second-round picks in the NFL where they're expected to come in and be starters and contribute significantly right away. Mike, it's okay if he doesn't hit the ground running from day one. If he does, which I think that pass rush ability is really going to translate well for him, and certainly with the Jim Schwartz defensive system, that is probably going to be, an easier path for him to get on the field. The Browns love to use a lot of pass rushers. They love to be able to mix up their pass rushers inside, outside. And I think in obvious passing situations, second and long and third and long, I think Mike Hall could probably take some, reps at defensive end. He's got the size. He's got the long arms. He's disciplined in what he's doing. I think this is going to be somebody that Jim Schwartz is going to grow rather fondly of rather quickly, just from the fact he's going to be able to continue to help this team get after the quarterback, which is, exactly what Jim Schwartz wants to do. And then they let everything else fall into place with the defense.